my wrist upgrade. I'm getting used to change.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, the NFL playoffs begin here on this Saturday afternoon. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Cleveland Browns.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go through the snow here in Cleveland. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
On the set. Back, ready.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Deputy! Deputy Timberwolf!
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
Come on. Hey. Deputy Lions, go!
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. And there'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
42-yard line.
In motion is Warren. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Back to throw. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
third. Burton. Touchdown, Cleveland.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. Whoa. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice game.
And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6.
18, Rodwell, 18,
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
got it, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll give it to Sampson. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Latu. There to bring him down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football as they begin with 3rd and 8.
Get it. Crack all 80.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the right side, caught by Burton. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Hold the ready.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 1.
Ready, ready. Come. Bring it. Hut, hut.
Once again, it's Sampson. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Inches.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Trying to run here with Sampson. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
First down, right back to Sampson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now this time they'll look to throw. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast, and the ball falls incomplete.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
Ready, break.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Buda Baker with the coverage defensively, able to break that one up.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That one too far in front. It is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Set up the wide receiver screen. It's Odunze. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everyone.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Flat. 19. 18.
Sampson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Ready.
Sampson is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point, up and good. And the Browns move out on top, 14-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Look to throw. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Clock to stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. He'll drop to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. That is caught downfield by Pierce. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Ready.
Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And will be forced out of bounds. A very short gain. Second down, 8 yards to go. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Ready, break. 19 right. Let's go.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC Wildcard game. And he is stopped. That's 25. The drive will begin there. The bootleg. He'll look to throw here. Oh, a man open right side. He's got her. A nice throw by the rookie from Nebraska. It results in a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
A gain of 15.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. Down the field. He's got one. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's going to be intercepted. And the Browns are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play to kick off this drive. 33 yards.
Ready?
A give, it's Sampson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Cleveland.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
On the ground, it's Sampson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right past the line of scrimmage.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Ready?
On the toss, it's Sampson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last two plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
Okay,
Third and long.
Get it.
Back out to Burton, the wide receiver screen. And he's into the end zone. Luther Burton. Touchdown, Browns. He is shining in his postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rocker. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
18, 5 years.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Back to the air again on second and 10. This one complete to Palmer. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
First down.
Dragon 60.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Now, faking the give. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad. Allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big game.
Open man downfield. It's Warren. And he will get into the end zone. Tyler Warren. Touchdown Colts. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Colts get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That pass is caught by Burton. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Ready, ready.
Here's Sampson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 9.
Go! Viking 18. Go!
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 65.
1 quarter remains here in this AFC Wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Deputy! Captain!
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the ready!
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Get it! Ready!
Inside run with Sampson. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
It's a gain of 2.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go! 70 Timberwolf!
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And he's in! Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. He is shining in his postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Browns 28, Colts 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go now! Ready!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
24-yard gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's another. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. And he gets back to Hardman. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Browns 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Pass is caught. It's Warren. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a 1st down to boot.
70
And
Timberwolf!
the Colts 1st down.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Was brought down as pass is going to pick up 4. Wing up, 3rd down.
18, find it! Ready!
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Davis. Now to try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Colts are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17.
17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Deputy! Bronco, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll get that out wide to Sampson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second down, they need 3.
Viking 18. Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Toss to the left and Sampson. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but it'll be taken down for a loss.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Ready?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. On the handoff, this is Sampson. He's got the first down inside the 45. And he will finally be taken down, but not until he gets to the Colts' 20-yard line.
36 yards.
It is a big play for the Browns. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Let's go.
On first down, here's Sampson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as the clock is stopped with 34 seconds to go in this one.
19 Lion. 2. 19 Tiger. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. One side, he's got Njoku. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands.
Come on.
Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch.
And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win for the Browns. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. And get right back to work for the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oates. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.